Laziness is not a personality trait. It's a learned behavior. You weren't born lazy. You trained yourself into it, and you can untrain it. Laziness is not a personality trait. It's a learned behavior. Let that sink in. You were not born lazy. There's no lazy gene that was passed down to you. What happened is, somewhere along the line, you were exposed to comfort, and you started choosing it again, and again, and again. And over time, your brain made a connection. It said, asterisk, a comfort feels good. Struggle feels bad. Asterisk, so you defaulted to what felt easy. And then you started calling it your personality. Asterisk, that's just how I am. Asterisk, no. That's just how you've asterisk practiced asterisk being. You trained yourself to hit snooze. You trained yourself to procrastinate. You trained yourself to avoid discomfort, to make excuses, to delay action. And the more you repeated that pattern, the more it became your routine. That's the truth. This isn't some mystery. This is simple neuroplasticity. You do something repeatedly, your brain wires itself around that behavior. Laziness is just a neural groove you've dug for yourself. But here's the power in that truth. If you asterisk learned asterisk it, you can asterisk unlearn asterisk it. You can rewire that pattern. You can reprogram your operating system. You just need to stop making laziness a part of your identity. Because as long as you keep saying asterisk, I'm just not a morning person, asterisk or asterisk, I'm just not disciplined, asterisk or asterisk, I've always been this way, asterisk, you are reinforcing a lie that is keeping you average. You need to start saying the truth. And the truth is this, asterisk, I've trained myself to be lazy, and I can train myself to be disciplined. Asterisk, you want power, own your habits. Own your decisions. Because every time you say you're lazy like it's a permanent label, you're giving away your power to change. That's what the world wants you to do. Stay average, stay stuck, stay soft, but you're not here for that. You wouldn't even be listening to this if deep down you didn't asterisk no asterisk. You are asterisk not asterisk lazy. You are asterisk capable asterisk. You are asterisk called asterisk to more than sleeping through your greatness. So what do? You catch the behavior. You interrupt the pattern. You say out loud, asterisk, this is not who I am. This is what I've been doing, and it ends now. Asterisk, you stand up when you feel like sitting. You speak truth when your mind spits lies. You do the task even when you don't feel ready. Because that's the only way you unlearn laziness asterisk, by acting against it every single day asterisk. Don't wait for motivation. Motivation is a mood. Motivation is a fantasy. You need to move even when your body says no. You need to push even when your emotions say quit. You need to choose war over ease. Laziness is a lie you've lived in too long. Tear it down, burn it out, replace it with the truth. Asterisk, you are a builder, a mover, a finisher asterisk, not by birth, but by choice. So make the damn choice, every day, every moment. Kill the learned behavior and replace it with action. Because your future is watching what you do next. Laziness is expensive. Every time you choose comfort over action, you're writing a check your future can't cash. Laziness is expensive. It costs more than you think. It doesn't just rob you of time, it robs you of destiny. Every time you hit that snooze button, every time you say, I'll do it tomorrow, every time you choose comfort over calling, you are making a withdrawal from your own future. And you don't even realize it because laziness is sneaky. It disguises itself as rest. It disguises itself as asterisk. I deserve a break. Asterisk, but that break is breaking asterisk, you asterisk. It's breaking your progress. It's breaking your dreams. It's breaking your financial future, your physical future, your mental growth, your relationships. Because laziness doesn't just sit in one area of your life. It asterisk spreads asterisk like a virus. Do you understand how costly it is to say asterisk? I'll start next week. Asterisk, that one sentence can delay your purpose by months or years. You think you're just postponing a task. No, you're postponing your greatness. You're postponing your promotion. You're postponing your breakthrough. And the most dangerous part, you're getting comfortable with it. You're normalizing the feeling of falling behind. And let me tell you, once that comfort takes root, it becomes a lifestyle of surviving instead of building. a lifestyle of barely getting by instead of thriving. Success isn't expensive asterisk, laziness is asterisk. Success requires effort, yes, but laziness demands everything. It demands your dreams in exchange for a little pleasure now. It demands your potential in exchange for 5 more minutes of scrolling. It demands your legacy in exchange for I'll figure it out later. That's not a fair trade, that's a scam. You're being robbed by your own choices. And the thief doesn't wear a mask. The thief lives in your habits. The thief lives in the moment you asterisk, no asterisk, you should move, but you don't. The moment you say not now, even though everything in your spirit is screaming go. And let's talk financially. Laziness is a straight-up tax on your income. You don't learn the skill. You don't finish the course. You don't ask for the opportunity. You don't prepare for the promotion. So you stay broke. Not because you're not smart, not because you're not capable, but because laziness convinced you it wasn't urgent, and that lie cost you thousands, tens of thousands. It cost you the business idea you never launched, the partnership you never pursued, the content you never posted, and the worst part, someone else did it while you were waiting. They weren't better than you, they weren't smarter than you. They were just asterisk moving asterisk while you were thinking. This isn't about guilt. This is about asterisk truth asterisk. You've got to understand that laziness is not free. It comes with interest. It compounds like debt. The longer you let it sit, the deeper the hole gets. And then one day you look around and say, how did I end up here? The answer, one lazy moment at a time, one ignored opportunity at a time. That's the invoice laziness sends you. And trust me, it always collects. With time, with energy, with regret. So if you're tired of being broke, not just in money, but in purpose, in joy, in momentum, then stop making lazy choices, stop investing in the delay, start making moves that pay dividends. Start choosing effort even when it hurts, because what feels hard now will build what feels asterisk, unbelievable asterisk later. But you've got to stop paying the price for doing nothing. It's the most expensive decision you'll ever make. Discipline is a multiplier. 1 hour of focused effort beats 10 hours of scattered laziness. Discipline is a multiplier. Let me say that again, louder, asterisk, asterisk. Discipline is a multiplier. Asterisk, asterisk, you want more results. You want more success. You want more strength, more confidence, more income. It's not going to come from motivation. It's not going to come from waiting for the perfect time. It's going to come from asterisk, asterisk, discipline, asterisk, asterisk. The ability to do what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like doing it. Because talent without discipline is wasted. Intelligence without discipline is useless. Potential without discipline is a broken promise to your future self. Let me make this real for you. 1 hour of focused effort with discipline is more powerful than 10 hours of lazy, distracted motion. Stop thinking it's about working asterisk, more asterisk. Start understanding it's about working with asterisk, intent asterisk. Discipline doesn't care about your mood. Discipline doesn't ask how you feel. Discipline shows up like a soldier. It laces up its boots, it goes to war with resistance, and it does the work. Every single day, even when it's boring, even when no one is watching, even when there's no applause, no audience, no reward yet. Discipline keeps you moving forward. That's why it multiplies everything you do. It compounds, it builds on itself. The disciplined person doesn't just get more done. They get the asterisk right asterisk things done, and they get them done consistently. Discipline is how you turn average effort into elite performance. It's how you go from good to unstoppable. You want to know the real difference between winners and losers. It's not IQ. It's not luck. It's that winners do what losers asterisk refuse asterisk to do. Asterisk asterisk daily asterisk asterisk, whether they feel like it or not. You think successful people always feel motivated. Are you kidding me? No. They're just asterisk trained asterisk. They've asterisk trained asterisk their minds to ignore the voice that says, take it easy. They've asterisk trained asterisk their body to move even when it aches. They've trained their spirit to obey the vision, not the emotion. That's discipline. That's what multiplies results in school, business, fitness, relationships, every area of life. But here's the kicker. Discipline feels hard at first, but it eventually becomes your power. When others are breaking under pressure, you're building under pressure. When others are quitting, you're accelerating. When others are overwhelmed, you're focused. Why? Because you didn't depend on inspiration. You built habits. You programmed your day, you owned your time, and now your habits are paying dividends while others are still looking for motivation in a YouTube video. You've got to stop chasing the high of excitement and start choosing the grind of consistency. You think champions want to train every morning? No, but they do it anyway. You think high performers want to read, study, work, sweat when no one's watching? No, but they've made a decision. The outcome is worth the discipline. And guess what? Discipline doesn't just give you results. It gives you something bigger, self-respect. The unshakable confidence that comes from knowing you control you. That you are no longer at the mercy of feelings, but at the command of purpose. When discipline takes over, your excuses run out of places to hide. And what's left? Progress, power, precision, and you did that. Not because you were lucky, not because you were gifted, but because you were disciplined. Success is not for the talented, it's for the consistent. Talent gives you a head start. Consistency breaks the finish line. Discipline is a multiplier. It takes whatever you do and amplifies it. It turns small efforts into big results. It turns weak starts into powerful finishes. Discipline is the secret sauce that separates the ones who talk about it from the ones who do it. You don't need more talent. You don't need more time. You need more discipline Because discipline doesn't just change what you do, it changes who you become You become the type of person who follows through, the type of person who delivers, the type of person who wins even when it's hard. Look around, everyone's got dreams, everyone wants the success. They all say the same thing, I want more, but only a few will earn it. Why? Because the ones who win aren't the ones who want it the most. They are the ones who are willing to show up when it's boring, when it's painful, when no one's clapping. You've got to understand that discipline isn't loud. It's quiet, it's consistent, it's powerful. It shows up in early mornings and late nights, in choosing work over whining, in choosing action over emotion. That's why I'm telling you, 1 hour of discipline is worth 10 hours of scattered effort. It's not about how long you work, it's about how deeply and deliberately you execute. You can spend a whole day grinding and not move forward an inch if you don't have discipline. But give me a focused, intentional hour with someone who's trained in discipline, and I'll show you a person who can change their life in months, not years. That's the power of the multiplier. Discipline compounds, and most people miss that. They think it's just a restriction. No, discipline is freedom. You know what's really exhausting, waking up every day with nothing done. You know what's really painful. Living in regret. Discipline kills regret. It gives you momentum, and momentum makes you unstoppable. You've got to stop waiting for motivation. That thing is like a mood swing. It comes and goes. You'll be high one day, low the next. But discipline doesn't ask for permission. It doesn't wait for the perfect vibe. Discipline wakes up and gets it done, whether you feel like it or not, and that right there, that's where power is born. That's where excellence is carved out. That's where champions are made. You've got to be willing to do the reps when nobody's watching. You've got to be able to keep promises to yourself when it would be so easy to quit. That's how self-respect is built. Every time you act with discipline, you're casting a vote for the person you want to become. So every time you think about skipping the work, remember this. You're not just delaying a task. You're delaying your multiplication. You're holding back your next level. You want exponential results. You want success that compounds like interest. Then you've got to stack daily discipline like bricks. One choice at a time, one decision at a time, not flashy, not loud. Just consistent, calculated, controlled execution. That's the multiplier. That's how you turn an average person into an absolute weapon. Not by chance, not by hype, by ***, discipline ***. What you tolerate, you teach. If you allow laziness to rule one part of your life, it will try to dominate all of it. What you tolerate, you teach. Let that hit you hard. Let that sink deep into your bones, because every time you let laziness slide, every time you let an excuse live rent, free in your mind, every time you lower your standard just a little, you are teaching yourself that it's okay. You are training your mind to accept less, to expect less, to operate at a level far below what you're capable of. And the longer you tolerate it, the stronger it gets, the more comfortable it becomes. Until eventually, you don't even recognize yourself in the mirror, not because you don't have potential, but because you've taught yourself how to ignore it. You think skipping one workout doesn't matter. You think showing up late just once is harmless. You think letting one lazy afternoon roll by is no big deal. That's the lie. That's the poison. Because your brain remembers what you permit. You're programming your identity every single day with your behavior. And if you let weakness win, if you let comfort creep in, if you let distractions dictate your day, you're giving permission for mediocrity to stay. You're handing the keys to your future over to your habits. And that's not just a decision, that's a declaration. You are declaring, this is the standard I live by. Whether you speak it or not, your actions are loud. They scream. And what are they screaming? Are they screaming focus, discipline, excellence? Or are they screaming fear, comfort, procrastination? What you tolerate, you normalize, and what you normalize becomes who you are. Listen to me. You're always teaching. Always, not just others, but * yourself. * you are teaching your body how to respond to resistance. You are teaching your mind how to handle pressure. You are teaching your spirit whether to rise or retreat. And the scariest part, you can teach yourself to be weak. You can teach yourself to give up. You can teach yourself to settle. And most people do it slowly, silently, without even realizing it. Until one day they wake up, and they're so far from greatness they can't even see the trail anymore. But here's the raw truth, ***, you can also teach yourself to rise. ***, you can teach yourself to dominate. You can teach yourself to be the kind of person who doesn't fold, doesn't flinch, doesn't fade. It starts with what you tolerate today. If you let laziness live in your house, don't be surprised when it eats all your opportunities. If you let excuses linger in your mind, don't be shocked when your dreams disappear. You've got to raise the standard, not just once, but relentlessly. You don't get the life you want by hoping. It comes by holding the line, by refusing to tolerate anything that pulls you away from who you're called to be. You want to change your life, then change what you allow. Start saying ***, I don't miss workouts, I don't skip commitments, I don't sleep on my calling. Start saying ***, I don't tolerate laziness, not in my schedule, not in my thoughts, not in my language. You start teaching yourself that excellence is your new baseline. Not a goal, a standard, and everything in your life will start rising to meet it. Action is the antidote. The cure to laziness isn't motivation. It's movement. Start, then momentum takes over. Laziness is a silent killer. It doesn't crash into your life like a wrecking ball. It creeps in like a whisper. It wraps itself in comfort. It disguises itself as rest. It pretends to be harmless, but it's * lethal *. It doesn't kill you all at once. It kills you in pieces. Little by little, day by day, moment by moment, it kills your momentum. It kills your ambition. It kills your clarity, your passion, your purpose. And before you know it, you've lost more than time. You've lost ***, your edge ***. You don't even notice it at first. That one day you slept in, that one task you put off, that one opportunity you ignored. * just one, * right, but 1 becomes 2, 2 becomes 10, 10 becomes a lifestyle. And suddenly, you're surviving instead of thriving, existing instead of building, drifting instead of dominating. You're not stuck because life is unfair. You're stuck because asterisk asterisk you let laziness make decisions for you asterisk asterisk. And the worst part, you think you're fine. You think asterisk, I'm okay, I'm not that bad, asterisk, but that's the deception. Laziness doesn't just make you inactive. It makes you asterisk blind asterisk. You stop seeing what you're capable of. You stop seeing the urgency of time. You stop seeing the mountain of potential you were born with. That's the real damage. It kills your vision. It convinces you that average is acceptable. It makes you numb to greatness. You stop dreaming. You stop pushing. You stop asterisk fighting asterisk. And in that state, you become easy to control, easy to manipulate, easy to replace. Laziness will have you watching other people live your dream. It'll have you scrolling while someone else is building. It'll have you clapping for others when deep down you know you should be competing. It's not a weakness. It's a weapon used against you. It's the tool that keeps the strong asleep. It's the reason giants live like insects. It's why kings are living like peasants, because they asterisk let laziness in the door asterisk. And once it's in, it takes over everything. You want to take your life back. Then you've got to kill laziness at the root. You don't negotiate with it. You don't rationalize with it. You asterisk attack it asterisk. You call it out. You say asterisk of this feeling right here. This urge to do nothing. This desire to delay its not rest, its destruction. Asterisk, and then you move. Not because it feels good. Not because it's easy. You move because you asterisk refuse asterisk to let laziness write your story. You move because you've got asterisk, one shot asterisk at this life, and you're not about to waste it watching from the sidelines. You've got purpose in your bones, fire in your gut, and laziness is trying to put that fire out, but not today, not anymore. Today you wake up, today you go to war, not with the world, but with that voice that says, asterisk, chill, relax, do it later. Asterisk, that voice is a liar. That voice wants your dreams buried, so you silence it, you get up, you show up, you move with purpose, power, precision, because laziness won't kill you in one blow, but it will kill asterisk asterisk, everything asterisk asterisk that makes life worth living. Unless you kill it first.